Hey there, welcome back to the Path to Zion podcast, Technology Update Edition. What we wanted to do today is just take a couple minutes and show you what's been going on behind the scenes for the last 2 weeks. If you watched the episode that preceded this one, we were telling you how we had some generous donors, some incredibly awesome people who said, you know what? We would like to give you new equipment for your studio. What do you want? And so we said, I don't know. And so with their help of looking into what technology would help us accomplish a better production end of this and our own poking around and like, well, what about this camera? What about this lighting setup? What about these things? We have been gifted some incredible equipment. So we wanted to take a couple minutes today to just show you what we've been doing for the last couple of weeks when time allows down here. Of what we have been given, what we are working on putting together, and what we're working on tweaking that we can so far. And so I just want to show you a couple things. And one thing that's going to really help the production end visually is this set of lights here. Now, I don't know much. All I know is they're very awesome. They can be controlled by my cell phone as I sit here in the chair, and we can adjust it accordingly. And they of course are on tripods like our previous ones, but these are much more manageable and much more capable, I guess, of being precisely tuned, if you will. And if you wanted them to, they're bright enough to make the studio probably about equal to the surface of the sun. And so light will no longer be an issue. And of course, we'll get these all sitting where they need to be here in just a little while. And also, I want to show you this monitor here. This is going to be awesome. This is monstrous to me, and it's on this awesome arm where we can move it wherever we want it, whenever we want it on the fly. And my son, of course, will be very interested to show you the PC that we have on the floor that's going to be powering everything. It's full of awesome colors, and he thinks it's pretty incredible. And that will be what powers everything that we record here. If we choose to do any live streaming, that sort of thing, it's going to be more than capable. And probably the coolest part of everything about this is this camera right here, which is a Sony A6400. Now this I'm finding is one of the best cameras that you can have for any kind of a YouTube channel, live streaming, vlogging, of course, and just flat out photography. This is, I hold this very tenderly because it's incredible. I've not spent much time with it yet. Thankfully, my wife is smarter than I am towards these things. But we're waiting on a cable that should be here tomorrow to get that on the tripod, connect it, and start working on all the settings that it will take, which will take some time to figure out. But this is going to give us 4K capabilities for all the videos that we do, which is incredible. 1080p, that's nothing. We're going to move into 4K recording, which blows my mind. We've got to work on what to do with lenses and all this and that and the other. Some other things, we've got a relatively simple studio speaker setup here. We're working on the microphone. I love this microphone. This is a Blue Yeti Pro, and I have really enjoyed the quality of it. And I intend to keep it if we can make it work without trying to do interface boxes and all those types of things. But I love the vocals that this thing is capable of doing, that we've had for a couple years probably. But I'm having real trouble getting the best connection via some new cables. And so yeah, there's a lot going on. When we can get down here, life is stacked to the ceiling right now as a whole. But I did want to jump on here because I promised that we would do a video. And we have posted a couple pictures, but I just wanted to show you that we are working on a lot of things here for the program. And so we thank you for your interest. We thank you for being patient with us. Content will not be a problem. A lot of ongoing studies and everything towards the program. Of course, the meat and the purpose behind why any of this stuff is even necessary. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you for caring one little bit about what we do here in this small studio. And so check us out on pathtozion.com, or of course stay tuned here to our YouTube channel. And thank you again for watching. This is going to be, back in a new way, the Path to Zion podcast.